Well, this is the last episode from our French trip, folks. 23 episodes all in. Stay tuned to the end for a breakdown of the costs, and also we'll take a look back on what we saw this trip. Welcome back to the channel. In the last episode, we were winding our way through the country lanes towards Wissant. We ended up back in Calais, paid our respects to the aviator Hubert Latham, had a blowy walk at Cap Blanc-Nez, and Carol took a walk to see what's left of the small ships at Dunkirk Beach. Right. Don't know if we'll be able to get out of here because the lorry was blocking the road a moment ago. Park in this shade. There's no point going down and sitting in the sun, is there? The wonders of modern technology.
Lorry has gone.
The journey can resume.
Yeah.
First thing we did was head straight to the beach for one of our favourite treats.
Oh, it's not very sunny this side.
Oh, Charlie.
The Tunisien de Calais.
We wanted a beignet, which is like a big round crispy donut from this place, but unfortunately they're not open yet. We think Calais is an underrated destination for wild campers, so close to England and so easy to camp here, perfect for a short getaway.
So, yeah, I don't know if we'll be back now, Mr. Beignet. Oh, this is tight.
To be a little one to get around here, I tell you. So it seems it's 4 weeks ago that we were driving down here for the first time.
Yeah, this was our first day of the trip, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
we had the whole 4 weeks ahead of us. Didn't know where we'd be going, what we'd be doing.
No.
So when you look back now, have you got a highlight or?
Well, I've enjoyed this trip more than any I can remember in the little red van, to be honest, and the weather has been absolutely
Because
perfect.
we've had really good weather, hardly any rain. And whenever I look back, the first thing that comes to my mind is that day at Chantilly with the chateau and the horse museum. I really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, I
It was
remember
just
that.
amazing.
That place was manic, wasn't it?
It was really busy, yeah, but it was just so beautiful. That'll stick in my mind a long time, I think. And there've been lots of other interesting places we've been. All the war tunnels, the cave, and the trenches at Vimy.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Done loads of cooking, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be good to come back to France soon and carry on and explore some more, because it's such an easy country to do van life
Piece of
in.
cake, isn't it?
Loads of free parking everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you get weather like this, it's just beautiful.
Right, Cité Éurope next to get some stuff to take home.
There's a long queue of traffic up to the roundabout. I think there must have been a train just arrived. 2.1 metre barrier here if you don't want to go in the multi-storey. And there was a reserved area for motorhomes further on.
Right, let's go and have a look around, shall we?
Yeah. You need to get some lunch as well, won't you?
Yeah.
The food court.
Which is the way in. She likes going shopping.
Don't normally have you with me.
What are you in the market for?
Oh, this and that. Tops.
Tops.
Jumpers.
She loves tops.
Summer trousers.
Yeah, I need a pair of culottes. The sun is so bright today that I really need to get a cheap pair of sunglasses. So did you get everything you wanted?
Yeah, they didn't really have, I just wanted a zip up jacket, but they only had hoodies. So.
Oh, right.
But I got a t-shirt, a vest top and another summer top. And we got sunglasses and a baseball cap.
Baseball cap.
All for €24.50.
Cheap, wasn't it?
Well, time on this too.
Well, I'll lose those glasses in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So. Right, we're off to eat now. Red Dragon's not very busy, is he?
No, it's a bit early for lunch.
Yeah. Ooh, red curry.
Tight green curry.
What are you having, Charlie?
Thank you, green curry.
Green curry. Order number 8. Can of Coke, can of Sprite. You may have realised by now, I don't really care for brands.
All right, aren't they? Oh, it smells delicious.
It smells lovely, doesn't it?
Nice and fresh.
Very fragrant. Okay, well I finished it and I did enjoy it. But I wouldn't have it again. What about you?
It's nice to start with, but then
Yeah.
after a while it got a bit cloyy. And I think there's going to be too much for me to finish.
We should have got a different one
Yeah,
and swapped halfway through.
yeah, change of flavour.
Too righty. Carol's in Carrefour getting some things to take home, and I've cleared out a bit of space in the cupboard so we can pack it all away when she gets back. So what did you end up buying?
It's well windy out there. Well, they didn't have your Pelforth Brune, but
No.
so we're going to try a different make, the Lef Brune.
Hopefully
So-
they're as good.
Got 4 cases of that for you. So this is the reserved parking for camping cars where there's no height barrier in there.
Yeah. What you got, Charlie?
It caused havoc in the shop because,
Right.
well, for takeaway, they've had to give me this big box
Oh,
because
right.
they've obviously got no cups with lids.
Ah,
We have
beignets.
the Tunisien de Calais beignets.
Oh, look at those beauties.
They're famous in the
Let's
region.
try them.
The kitchen paper with it.
Yeah. These look yummy. I'll show you what they're like, folks. Here we go. There's one.
That is just one beignet.
How are we going to eat them?
Well, how they gave it to you in the shop. You put this at the bottom. Like
Oh,
that.
okay, all right.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's not too hot.
There you are. You
Oh.
eat it. You just munch it. And if you get sugar on you, you get sugar on you.
And tricky things to eat. Aren't they the best?
They're just so chewy and sweet.
Perfect.
A chewy donut. Now they make the batter.
After that, we sat for a while, drinking tea and recovering from the sugar overload. But soon, we have to find somewhere to stay the night. Basketball's popular, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're going to try cooking with the bed down tonight, aren't we?
You are.
But we've made a terrible mistake. We've left the blooming pan underneath the bed. So we're going to have to pull the bed up just to get the saucepan out.
Well, it's quite easy to do.
Okay, let's get under the bed. Pull it back.
First of all, we have to move this.
Move this bit forwards. Right, hang on, before we lift, what are we going under for? We're going under for the pan.
The saucepan, the colander, and the olive oil.
Correct.
So we have to hold it up. Right underneath.
Okay.
Chopping board. Okay.
Got it all?
Yeah.
Okay, Charlie. That gets down. And this comes back. Little did we know, but we've forgotten the tomatoes. Can you put my tin back?
This is the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, a sauce Italian. It's very good. So that's all my ingredients, and we just want some olive oil on top of that.
Salt and pepper.
Yep, that'll do nicely. All we need is the tomatoes.
But it's blowing a hooley hurricane out.
You just got to be nippy.
Okay, I'm batting down do my... And I might put my hood
He'll be
up.
back in a jiffy. How easy is it to get out, just to get out the door? It's not that easy, actually.
What is if you get your legs
You've got long legs like you. There goes Daisy May.
Where did you put them? In this other one?
I think in the back door. Blimey, you're letting all the cold air in. I'm joking.
You have to. So they come in packs of 3 like this.
Okay, I'll do.
So
Are you just going to get one?
just get one. These are really great as well.
Yeah,
Some to go home. They don't sell them this small in our shops, do they?
No,
They're great.
thank you very much. Never cooked with a bed down before, have we?
No.
I like it. You get a lot of space to work on. You couldn't sit like this, could you?
No, not with my legs.
Hard to beat pasta and meatballs in a nice sauce. It's so easy to cook. I quite like doing this dish.
You're spoiling me on our last night.
Yeah, well, building up the brownie points for when we get back home, aren't I?
Yeah, because I've got to clean the van out.
Too righty. And then we've got to set about doing all the things we're going to change. Got a few changes to make, haven't we?
A few improvements.
Couple of repairs.
Yeah.
I think this is ready for the pasta to go in now.
It's 1.8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Counting
7.
out the meatballs.
There's an odd number. There's 15 meatballs.
It's jolly tasty.
Nice bottle of Merlot to go with it. Okay, final meal. Yummy. Let's get eating. What's the verdict?
Delicious.
Tasty, aren't they?
These meatballs are lovely.
I didn't use those tomatoes in the end.
No.
Sorry for making you go out and get them.
I knew you wouldn't eat them.
You didn't.
Well, you didn't use them before.
Okay, we're learning, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've just forgotten the washing up liquid, which is under the bed.
If we're trying to do everything, we need to think ahead to the wash up as well.
Yeah, well, we'll get used to it because I quite like. Hang on. Right, we ready to go?
This is the weather we've woken up to.
Yeah, worst weather we've had on the trip, really, isn't it? It's not too bad.
This morning,
Just a bit
yeah.
of rain. Right, we're looking for a bin, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we'll go and check the air and see if they've got one.
Drive round to the bit where all the motorhomes are.
I think you can go in the top here, can't you?
Let's see if we can find a bin.
Anyone know how to stop autoplay on iPhone? BBC Sounds that's making that. The only thing that seems to work is to make it forget the connection, but that's a pain when you next need it. Please let me know if you know. Oh, they've got bins.
Are they bins or are they just... Well, they must be put there for the motorhomes. Yeah, plenty of bins, aren't there?
Plenty of bin bags.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's all gone. Headlights on.
Everyone's still asleep in the air. He's managed to squeeze in here at the entrance.
Yeah.
There's the only space left because there's a height barrier to get into the bit we were in.
Yeah. Clear that?
Yeah. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. Our crossing's booked for 11:20.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can get on an earlier one.
Yeah, defo.
In homage to the builders of the Channel Tunnel.
Yeah, it's no boring
It's
machine.
an actual part of the drill, is that?
It's the actual machine that drilled through, yeah.
Yeah,
There's one in England as well.
yeah. Please declare your vehicle fuel type, conventional, diesel. All in all, we were away for 29 nights, and they were all wild camps. We didn't stay on any campsites. And the most expensive thing of the trip was the food, because we did cook a lot of our own meals, and we spent a total of £502 on food. The next most expensive was the Channel Tunnel, a total of £296. Next up was diesel. We filled up 4 times, and that's a total of £213 for eating out and takeaways, which totalled £149. Attractions, we had to pay for a few of those, and they totalled £133. And then to prepare to go to France, there were a few things we had to buy, like the GB sticker, the headlamp deflectors, things like that, totalling £30. I think we only did one lot of laundry, that was £15. Parking we didn't have to pay a lot of, and we avoided toll roads, so we only actually accidentally went onto one toll road, and that was only a couple of euros. And the rest was parking, totalling £12. So in total our expenses were £1,359 for the whole trip.
We know some people like the mileage, so we did 1,264 miles. That's 27.7 gallons of diesel, so an average of 46 miles per gallon. So, what did we see on this trip? Cheers, Barney, and thanks to France for a wonderful trip. Well, we hope you enjoyed watching the French series. Next week, we're going to take you back in time for a couple of episodes about some new bedding. And then after that, we'll be on to the Norway trip.